The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Josh Metellus there on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Kyle Monungai. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And now third, they only need 2 yards. Williams will give it to Monunga.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort forcing that 4th down stop.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Simpson. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Andrew Van Ginkel. Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Williams. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
2nd
Vikings
and goal.
7-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's going to be caught. Michael Wilson. Touchdown Bears. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for
So here's
Chicago.
Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the
Vikings
29-yard
take over
line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down, here is Simpson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap for Simpson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, here's Simpson. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hekker, on to punt. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll go up top with this one, and that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Take over first and 10. At the 39
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. A give, and here comes Mason. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Simpson to throw on second down. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Third and long.
Off the boot, Mike. Here's Simpson. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the Bears are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Bears
They
take
go
over
three tight
first
ends
and
here
10
on
at
first
their own
and 10.
32-yard line.
going to start on the ground here with Monunga. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to DeAndre Swift. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's see what they do on 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift.
Swift, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's Tory Taylor now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Mason. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
At the 26-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To the air on 2nd down. Simpson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 14.
Now Simpson. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 21 yards.
He's no longer a Niner, but I guess 3rd and Jawan still translates. They convert for the 1st down. Throwing, Simpson. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. This drive starting to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
1st down, Vikings.
Throwing again, Simpson. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson.
Simpson's pass.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 24-yard line.
To the air again is Simpson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. It's Kobe Bryant that time. Up from his safety spot. Gets there to make the play.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only able to rush the passer and put pressure on him, but the coverage is just so tight on the back end There's just nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Throwing on first down, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
15 at the 43-yard line.
Now Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big-time play for the Bears. 42 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Williams to the air once more. And he'll take it on in. Holston Lovely. Touchdown, Chicago. On incentives for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0.
14. Vikings nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Simpson. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, from the 34 now, it's first and 10. Here's Simpson. Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, first and 10. Open man is Jennings. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third down and 9. to the air once more. Simpson hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go, and here's Simpson. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. Simpson going to throw again. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Vikings first down.
Simpson now on 1st and 10. That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
That his second TD catch of the season. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. He's got it, and the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14, Vikings 7. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bears take
Showing
over
off
first
the
and
big
10
leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing again, Williams. He's going to take a shot downfield, and that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. He'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The rookie from Florida in on the tackle.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Beautiful catch on the sideline. He's in bounds, but there is a penalty flag down, and that might wipe away the game. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start this drive with a Mason run. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second and 7. Working from the gun, it's Simpson. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
To number 3.
14 on the pickup. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Minnesota.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a little pop pass. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
He was brought down by Kobe Bryant. A gain of 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6. They'll run. This is Mason. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Shotgun snap for Simpson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. To throw, Simpson. He's got it at the 7. To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On 1st down, here is Mason. And he will go all the way. Gordon Mason, touchdown Vikings. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Reichert now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Mike, that's a great run from Swift, and he's really found a home in this Chicago offense. He's just a great fit for Ben Johnson and the way he wants to build it. Over 1,000 yards for just the 2nd time in his career a season ago, and just kind of feels like now he's starting to find his prime.
The 50-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
This will be 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to.
Over the middle, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Minnesota.
First down, Vikings.
Man in motion here is Jennings. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
To the air on second down, Simpson. That's caught left side by Hockenson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First and goal, Minnesota.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Mason goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
All right, Mike, so down here tight, there's really two schools of thought. One, spread them out, make them defend sideline to sideline, cover every blade of grass, and try to create some holes. The other side of that conversation is pack everybody in tight, we're tougher than you, we're bigger than you, and we're going to knock you back just enough to punch this in for a touchdown.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is...
Yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Coverage.
And you don't
by
earn the
Byron
reputation
Murphy.
this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. To the right side. Caught by Burden. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Luther Burden. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Try to throw again. Here's Williams.
26-yard line.
That complete to Swift. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bears first down.
Williams to the air once more. Complete left side. That is Thomas.
Williams pass.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Williams to throw on second down. And he will score. Game on. Roll Odunze. Touchdown Bears. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 42-yard line.
On the handoff, Mason. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Mason going to get it again on first down. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jordan Mason.
Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
22.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Desperation time now setting here in the fourth quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Bears first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Rome Odunze was the intended receiver.
It's now second and
This is one of
10.
those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and
Third and
10.
long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I can promise you, Mike, when this play call went into the headset of the quarterback, nobody on the coaching staff thought this play was going to result in a sack. This ball is expected to come out quick, wide receiver screen, and do the rest after the catch. Something was thrown off with the timing, and the quarterback had no choice but to eat it and gets taken down for a sack.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the ground, it's Mason. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the
2 minutes
34-yard
remain
line.
in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now, screen set up for Mason. Finding space at the 40. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll run with Mason. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They run straight ahead with Jones. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Major news surrounding one of the premier head coaches in the NFL. He and his club parting ways in a move that's sending shockwaves across the NFL.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today we see who's better in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the Monarchs start to own game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down from the 42. Straight ahead with Williams. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
20 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Nice run there on first down, Brock. Now this defense a little vulnerable ahead of this second down play.
Sure is, and just kind of sets the table. Everything in that playbook is open to you. If you want to be aggressive, right now might not be a bad time.
Another run for Williams. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Dak out of the pistol. Into the hands of Flanoy. Complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now, far from the last time I expect we'll be talking about this guy, Brock, especially if his workload from their last game is any indication.
Got so many touches a week ago, but most importantly to him, didn't get the win. So he will trade.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! We talk about responding right away, Brock, after losing in the opener last week. Some immediate points here as they fight to get back to 500.
They kind of felt a sense of urgency, and I bet you there was some urgency on that practice field this week because, you know, you don't want to start 0-2. That urgency paid off on that drive.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return, the Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They send Diggs in motion right. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Headed out right. Throwing deep down the near sideline. Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 39 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And he swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought to the ground by D. Winters. On second down, Daniels. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to respond immediately. Touchdown, Commanders!
Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that right there is what you look for coming off a narrow loss. You clean up the details that put you in the wrong at the end of that game, Brock. And then you find a positive way to start the next week off right.
Any sport, there's always something to be taken from a loss, and they look like an improved group here so far.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they answer in kind. We're tied 7-0. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Up the gut they go with Williams. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is good for a Cowboy 1st down. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. Now, you want to get that century mark.
Yeah.
That's a number that running backs are proud of. And stacking runs like that will sure help.
They'll cobble together a yard there. And Nick Robertson getting there for the stop.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Cates. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
To throw, Prescott. It's on target to Williams. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or 2. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. Dak to the air here. That's complete to Alec Iomanner. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, last week he was one of the many guys held in check in that loss, right, Brock? But there's an early catch towards a hopefully better overall effort in this one.
Ultimate team sport. It's never about any individual, but it's about the whole group. A lot of people got to step up this week, and it's a good way to start it.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Now Prescott. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Gain 15 there, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
You got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. To throw is Prescott. He brings it in. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. just a good little penalty.
Commander is 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Krosky Merritt to open the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. Working on 2nd down. Daniels chased out to his right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to have the first down. Nice chunky yards there. Give them about 17 of them.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Daniels from the pistol. Forced out to his right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw, Daniels. On the screen, this is White. He's out in the clear. Escapes a defender. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Daniels audible into something else.
Base.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Well, it feels like the picture just got a little cloudier for the defense, Brock. You can't afford to give anything up on the run, but still got to be ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, and this is why you practice these situations, right? Through training camp and through the regular season, because you know how important these moments are.
Krosky Merritt goes the wrong way, and he's going to lose several here. Offense in the hurry up here. Daniels, 3rd and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Offense to the line, second down. Here's Dak. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 34 yards. First down for Daniels. And he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion.
Hey, Pillar! Hey, Salted! That buzz!
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Attack!
Daniels setting up the play action. Pass it down close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Krosky Merritt has the Washington touchdown.
Krosky Merritt, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Washington.
On is Moody for the extra point. He's good on the attempt here. And lead now up to a field goal.
Commanders 17, Cowboys 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Yeah. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. Johnny Newton. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. Prescott will look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know what's interesting, Kate? Even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing on second, Dak. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself, and he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
As a quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Prescott now to throw on third down. That's caught by Williams. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Leo Chanel.
Brings up third
And that sack's
goal.
going to add 10 to what they need now on this 3rd and goal. Dak off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Mike Sainristil makes the play. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
On is Moody for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And that makes this a 10-point game.
Commanders 24, Cowboys 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. On the move, headed right. Fits it through the middle. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash.
42-yard attempt.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon
Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First down now, ball at the 33.
No, Truman.
And the second half's going to start with a run by Krosky Merritt. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run for it. Near the sideline, and he goes out. Gain of about 4 before he did so. And it is a first down Washington.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
We're going back this way. Feel right.
Here's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Cowboys take over first and
Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. A handoff for Williams, running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That is the spark that they needed. 31 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Deatrich Wise. And that makes it 2nd and very long.
33-yard line.
Trying again following a sack. Prescott on him again, and it's the same results. They drop him again. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit remains 2 scores. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Patrol.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Run it out of the pistol, Krosky Merritt. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
I don't mind that call at all, Kate. A little RPO there on 3rd down situation, but they went to the run, and they just couldn't get enough.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Daniels on 4th down. Pass complete, screenplay. And that one couldn't have gone much worse, Brock. Handed a big loss on a completed 4th down pass. They're going to turn this over. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
So 1st down from the 41. Dak to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Now Dak to throw. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
Third and 5.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Prescott set to pass. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got second and 7.
At the 20-yard line.
Now it's Williams. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Second down, here's Dak. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion.
Third and goal.
Now Prescott. And oh, he got it! Interception! Mike Sandler still makes the play.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Looking from his end zone. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. So it brings up second down.
It leads to second.
Well, they will take that result, Brock, but an incompletion, not the goal of that blitz.
That's right. You make that call defensively, you're thinking points, right? You want that safety. Not quite fast enough to get 2 points, but certainly quick enough to...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's Prescott. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And he's brought down at the line.
To C.D. Lamb. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the 8-yard
Time runs
line.
out before we can get another snap here in this third quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Start of the fourth quarter could start with some points, Brock. It's second and goal. Prescott to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Under pressure, and it gets to him. Brought down near the 8. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Running on second with White. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down. Looking quickly here. Offense going audible this time.
And it's third down.
They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Daniels from the pistol. Drops this one off to Kowski Barrett. And this is going to be short. Looked for sure like he'd have it, but they stopped him about a yard short, so it's fourth down.
13 yards. But it brings up
Trying a different look to get the conversion. Fourth down, here's Daniels. Throw is caught by the back. And they come through clutch on the call to go for it to gain a 24 on that fourth down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The coverage by Caleb Brown.
Now Daniels to throw. Contact is made. He's hit and dropped back across midfield at the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
5 yards. And it's third down. Third and 15.
Here he goes, third and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kobe Durant has it. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
He finds a man. That's caught. And he's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a first down.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now here's Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
Cowboys, first down.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. A timeout now, staff out to attend to an injured player, and that's Javonte Williams shaken up. And we know he's dealt with a big injury before. Hopefully nothing serious this time. Throwing on second down, Prescott. Makes the connection, this is Jaden Blue. And they're gonna bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed, first down coming. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Cowboys first down.
From the red zone now. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. Leo Chanel. And that is a couple for him today.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Second down coming from Prescott. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Finds Iomanner again. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys! Alec Iomanner. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects, so now one more kick from him. A field goal will tie us here in this fourth quarter.
Commanders 24, Cowboys.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Krosky Merritt straight ahead. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And it's going to be first down, Commanders.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. He's sending left out of the slot. And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Commanders only up by a few. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing now, Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to head out after a gain of 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on second and 3. They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. Play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that's going to bring up a Commander's first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, you know what those runs are equivalent to me in basketball? Those are like made free throws, right? You want to assume you get to the free throw line, they go in. You want to assume when you hand the ball off, you get positive yards. Doesn't always happen, but when it does, it builds confidence.
And with Krosky Merritt again on second. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. They've got a man in motion. It's Krosky Merritt on third. Big gap up the middle. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt brought one back earlier and now takes one across.
Jake Moody.
This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. But the surprise paid dividends.
Cowboys 21.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jay Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Buying some time right. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects, so now one more kick for him. A field goal will tie us here in this 4th quarter.
The score, Commanders 31.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go.
For the Cowboys.
And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He sent him to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Stephon Diggs, incomplete. Jalen Thompson on the
2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Out of the gun, White. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another present.
Thank you.